Hello, my good people, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to you all from Reason Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time and wherever you are. Welcome back again to my channel. If this is your first time of coming across my channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notification so that whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first person to be notified. This case that you are about to watch is the case of marriage misunderstanding. Please stay tuned while the complainant make a statement for peaceful resolution. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed and bye for now. Ciao.
Thank you. Madam, good afternoon from here. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon, ma.
Okay.
Yes, ma, I'm hearing you.
No, please don't put the phone on your ear. Don't open that door.
Ma?
The noise, I will not want it here. Don't open the door. I've warned you. You want to create more noise on my business. Must you open the door before you talk to person? And you are carrying key. Do you need key to talk to person from there? Madam, let's hear you. What is the issue?
I'm married to... Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
I'm married to Mr. Frank Oyeman Namoko. In accordance... Are you hearing me, ma?
Go ahead. I can hear you.
Okay. I am married to Mr. Frank Oyeman Namoko. In accordance with our traditional and marital rights of our custom. He married me and we wedded with 5 issues.
Okay.
The divorce started in 2015, 2014, when we got back home for the Xmas in 2014.
Okay.
Because of the election of 2015, so on January 2015, we registered the children, so they staying night too, and told my parents that he's going back to Benin Kebbi. For him to come out.
Relax. Relax back so that we can hear you. Relax back. Relax back so that we can hear you. Don't gum your mouth to the phone.
I'm married. Okay. I'm married to Mr. Frank Oyeman Namoko.
Yeah.
And we are living in Benin Kebbi.
Yes.
And God blessed us with 5 children. So, on 2014, December, we traveled home with our kids to stay for the 2015 election that is coming up. So, on January 2015, he registered the children, some of them staying idle, and went back on 9th of that same January 2015. And told me that he's coming back with us for us to stay after the election and the handing over. So we went back together. I said no problem. He went back on 9th of January. Because the election was fixed on February 14th. But because of the...
Madam, I asked you to stop gumming your mouth to the phone. You relax back.
You hearing me, number?
I can hear you. Stay like that and talk. Let's hear you.
Okay. So, that 2015, I still travel on 9th of January. I still promised that he's coming back. I didn't see him. Only for him to be sending 10,000 naira for me monthly. As time went on, he stopped. His coming back was on September. When he got back home, my parents asked him, "This is not the agreement between you and your wife. What is happening?" He said, "For the father, I have a misunderstanding with his sister, and that's what makes him not to come back until after the election and the handing over." Okay? As we went back together, to get the state. his character changed automatically. His behavior changed. Every night, when we come back home, he will go out in the midnight. For him coming back around 12 or 1 a.m. I asked him if I called him to know what is wrong. Let me know why he has not come back. He will not pick my call. If we come back home, if I ask him, he will say that they dropped his phone inside his bag and enters the market to buy things for the children. That he didn't know that his phone is ringing. He keep on doing it. And this started bringing problem between two of us. He said that that a good wife is, if his husband told him that he's going somewhere, and he believed that it's not true, that he has the right to monitor the husband to know better. And that is what motivated me. On October 2015, after people were doing that, he went out. Because when he was going, he told me that people executives are having get together at mommy. So I was in the shop alone with the children, because he was selling motor parts, their job. If anybody comes to shop, if I call him and ask him whether we have something for that, he said no. From that 9 o'clock he left the shop, I didn't take him to the 3-4 o'clock in the evening. I have to carry the twins. I carried the twins by the water.
Put that in properly.
And when there is a woman, there is a widow, you normally go to his house. So as I went there, I noticed the car was parked there. I called him. Immediately he come out, I asked him, is he willing to pursue him to take his gift?
80230.
He was surprised to see me there. After 2 days, I went to the woman. They say, this husband, this man that normally came to your house, that because woman is a widow with 5 children. He's my husband. Please give him for me. In my presence, woman called my husband and told him that your wife was telling her to leave her husband for her. When my husband come back home that day, he picked me up. I said, why did I mention that to the woman? After 2 days, the woman went to court at Phoenix. We went to the court and make a report. So I was to be sure when the lawyer came to our shop and said, are you Frank? No, I said, yes, I'm the one. Said that one woman, Angela Ward, came to their office. Now they want me to see me in their office the next day. My husband was not in the shop, but I called him. As he came, I told him to ask the man what he wants. The man said that the man expressed to that he's their lawyer, that they wanted to see him, that is the paper I have to sign for them to go back to the weekend. My husband told me to sign that paper, and I did. The man left. So I called my parents and said, what is happening?
So what exactly do you want? Because we don't want to listen to all the story of what happened in 1960. What exactly are you complaining about? Give me that phone, please.
Okay, my complaining is this. Since 2016, 11 April 2016, he took away my 2 male child. And since then till now, I have not seen them or hear from them. 11 April 2016. Secondly, he abandoned me and my 3 kids in the village without asking us whether the children are eating or not, without sending anything to us. Thirdly, the uncompleted building that is also a different stage that we started. let him bear his full responsibility of a father for his children. And let me see those two children. Whether they are alive or dead, I don't know. From 11 February 2016.
You don't know where the man is living?
He is living in Benin Kebbi.
You don't know where he is staying? Have you been there before?
So Benin Kebbi?
Yes.
No, ma'am.
You have not been
But
there.
he took the matter to welfare, Papa.
Did
He
you?
took the welfare.
Hold on. Do you know where the man is living? Do you know where your husband is living?
He is living in Benin Kebbi.
Do you know? Have you been there?
No, ma'am. Because as he took the matter to welfare, they said they are giving us the pressure. That I should go to my parents' house.
Welfare asked you to go to your parents' house.
Yes, ma'am. And 2 days after I left his house, my father died because of me. His BP rise up, my father died. After 2 days, I left his house. Even the very first day, the welfare people came to our house. So my matrimony, as I was going, they used brooms and spread me and my children. That as I'm going, as I'm walking, he was sweeping me out of the house.
Go ahead. Come here. Come and hold this thing. You know how you
He
like
was
caporal
sweeping me
lock?
out of the
How do
house.
you caporal lock? Help me hold this thing. I
So
won't.
because of
I
that,
won't. I know this side
people
of
gave me
Take it
offer
off.
not to come to the house again.
I'm going. Go ahead.
So as I was going with my father, he used him. As I was walking, he was sweeping me. That he's sweeping me out of the house. Even his younger brother picked me up and naked me. That very day that I'm running away. I wanted to go out and buy a straw water. They said I should not move out until the welfare people come. I walk me out of the house. So as I have just as they rushed me to come out and drag me and beat me up. But I'm running away.
So,
I said, am I running away? This means me back.
are you living with the man? Are you still living in his house or you are living with your parents?
I'm still living with my parents, my old mother. Because
For how
my
long
father
now?
did- Ma'am,
For how long?
since 2006, not today.
Do you know his family house?
Yes, ma'am.
And have you been there that your kids, your children are not there?
Yes, ma'am. They're not there.
Eh?
Because we're sent out. My children are not there because we're sent out.
How old are the kids?
The other one was 7 years. The senior one was 7 years when we took him. The junior one was 5 years and when he took them out from me. The remaining the 3 kids that are with me.
And he has not been taking care of them.
He has not been doing anything, even feeding, nothing.
Okay.
Only his school fees. The school fees, he normally don't pay it. Only the school fees normally go and pay. But for maintenance of the students, don't care about them.
No. He is paying for the school fees.
Yes, ma'am.
He is still paying for their school fees till now.
Yes, ma'am.
You hold on.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Frank. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my sister. How are you?
Yeah, my name is Mrs. Solushola. I'm calling you from Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Office.
Okay.
Yeah, over a complaint laid by one Mrs. Jennifer Nkechi Nwamoko from Enugu State.
Okay.
He said you took her 3 kids from her and also took her to her family house over 4 or 5 years ago, and you abandoned the kids you left with her, no upkeep, and she has been asking also the whereabouts of the children you took from her. She have no access to the kids, neither were you willing to take care of the ones you left with her, and she's not working. Hence, we are calling.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bishop. I had you very clear.
Thank you.
My name is Franklin. I'm from Enugu State.
Okay.
The lady you're talking about, she was my wife, my former wife.
She was your wife?
She was my former wife, yes.
You people have divorced?
Eh?
You have divorced?
We separated for past 6 days ago.
No, there is a difference between separated and divorced. Are you properly
Okay.
divorced? Yes.
Okay.
Are you divorced? That is what I'm asking. Or you are
Not yet
separated?
divorced. We were separated.
Okay, she's still your wife. Go ahead, sir.
Counted by social welfare in Enugu State. Okay?
Social welfare cannot divorce you and your wife. They have no jurisdiction for it.
I did not say divorce. I said separated.
It should be your decision between yourself and your wife to separate, not even the right of another person. Go ahead, sir. Let me not interrupt you.
Okay. Okay, she said that her children away from her.
Yes. You say you took her 3 kids away from her since 4 or 5 years. She don't know the whereabouts of the kids. She have not set her eyes on the kids. And her two kids. 2 kids. And the ones that you kept in her custody, you are not taking care of them as well.
Okay, my sister. The point is this, I think this issue started since 2016, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Institutional welfare got us separated. I'm with the 2 kids. And I'm living with them. The one under her care, I care for them. I care for them. The terms and conditions that social welfare gave me at the Enugu State are the following diligently. We have no problem today. The education, their welfare, and the other things. So I don't think we have any other way I have to compare.
You are taking care of them like what? Like the feeding, the clothing, or the school fees? Which one exactly are you doing?
Both feeding, school fees, and the clothing today.
What is the proof, sir?
Sir?
What is the proof of those things you say you are doing?
The proof of it that we have to communicate with the social welfare in Enugu State.
Are you sending the money via social welfare?
What? Why not? You think as at last month they went and paid their school fees?
Hold on.
Last month their school fees was paid.
Hold on. You hold on, please. You said you are taking care of them. You are paying the school fees. They feed in the social welfare. They are the one buying the food stuff or how?
No, their one they say I should be paid every month. I normally send the money every month.
How much?
It's 50,000 naira every month.
For the upkeep or for the school fees?
No, just for the upkeep. The school fees is quite different.
The school fees is different.
Yes, of course.
And the 15,000 is the monthly upkeep.
Yes, for the monthly upkeep, yes.
Okay, the kids that you take from her, but you know both of you have equal rights to the children, that she need access to the kids also.
Yes, of course.
Sorry?
Yes, of course.
Okay, you're taking the kids from her for over 5 years. So how do you expect her to have a motherly bond with the kids? Once you've taken the kids from her, she can't have access to them.
Oh, okay, my sister, please let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
I took the kids away from you. What are you supposed to be doing? Is it not to call me on phone to ask me where about the kids? Right?
If you do what?
Since 16 years ago, since 2016, I took their children away from her.
Yes.
Today, she has never called me or neither have whereabouts about the children. Or neither even that common kids took to a social welfare that put the students to that kids today.
The ones that are in her custody, have you set your eyes on them since you left?
At any time I travel down home, I normally come and see them.
You normally go and see them in their mother's,
Yes,
in their grandparents' place.
Yes, in their schools.
Okay, hold on.
Big issues of social welfare.
Yes.
Whenever I come home, I go to social welfare. They give me an officer. I go to their school. Even the set of their school fees, I go and see my kids.
Okay, the one in your court, because if the social welfare is creating, that is the best way of the, even those that are staying in social welfare, that is how they bond them with their parents. That is how they grow up with their parents. That was what their father picks on, their mother picks on, and once they get to on, the parents go to social welfare or go to woman right, pick a woman right or social welfare personnel, go to that place and see the child 1 hour, 2 hours and leave. Then another one will go again and see. Maybe that is how they were brought up. That is the reason why they need to encourage you, because they think they are doing good for you by not allowing you to have a proper bond with your children that you gave birth to. And social welfare are in between you and your family, that you have to go. How many days did you stay with the kids, sir? If you visit East, how many days do you spend with your kids?
I travel down home.
Yes, sir. Each time you travel home, how many days do you spend with those ones with her?
Those ones with her?
Yes.
I never spend some days with them, go to their school, see them severally, because she said me the kids. Then the one time I came here, I live with them, comfortably okay.
I'm ashamed for you. You go to your village, your own children. You went there because of misunderstanding between you and your woman. Then these innocent children are suffering bonds of you and the mother. You stay in Kebbi State. You have 2 to yourself. She stay in the East and have 3 to herself. The 2 that are with you, they are not even staying with her. They are not seeing her. She's not even having any relationship with them as mother. And the one with her, you are not having any better relationship as father and children with them. How do you say you go to school and you see your children? What kind of children are you bringing up in the society? That you don't stay with your kids? You don't even know whether these kids are doing okay? Not even financially, character-wise. What do you do with the kids, sir? I am disappointed. I must be sincere to you. I must be sincere to you.
Hello, Mr. Olushola, please.
Yes.
Let me put you through.
Put me through.
Please, excuse me. Please.
Don't shout at me. Excuse me as well. I believe you know that I'm the one using my car to call you.
Please, I'm coming.
Go ahead.
Just a great man without his intellectual ability. You understand? First and foremost, what is supposed to ask is this: what leads to this separation? That's the question you're supposed to ask. What leads to this separation? Not blaming me. You can ask me without my kids. My own biological children. This is the result of the character of the mother. And as a result of that, I care for them. But the fact that I does not stay in Enugu does not mean that I have forgotten about my children.
You
What
care.
is supposed to ask me? What leads to this separation? Never to conclude from one man's speech.
Whatever
Point of
leads.
correction. What I'm trying to tell you now is this: she by herself, everything she does by herself is being concluded before her and her people. You are married, a married woman. Can your people ever meet your husband and your husband to bring you back? Can your people ever meet you, tell your husband people to bring you back? Is it done? I sit here every day, comfortably okay with my family, which has no problem with anybody. All of a sudden, have people concluded within themselves due to all the information that she gave them, and probably which I don't even know anything about. They went to my father, tell my father to bring my daughter back home, to bring their daughter back home.
Mr. Frank, Mr. Frank, Mr. Frank, Mr. Frank,
Why should they bring her back home?
Mr. Frank,
They don't, by the time they tell you what they want.
Mr. Frank.
If they are happy,
I need to cut you off before calling you back, because you can't be talking and wasting my credit while I can't hear what you are saying.
Hello.
You have to talk at the low tone of your voice. I will not want you to yell on my phone because I need to hear what you are saying. You don't need to shout.
Okay.
I'm using my card to call you, so you have to calm down and explain whatever you are saying for both everybody to reason.
So I'm sorry of my attitude. You come. Why? Because it's like they're concluding by what
I caused it. To you, you think you are talking to your child. I caused it. To yourself, where you are sitting down, you think you are talking to a kid.
Hello?
Yes. You said you are talking at your high tone that I caused it.
You said you are saying of me as if I abandoned my family. What are you talking?
You are a very stupid man. Let me insult you now, Seth. You are very, very stupid. Idiot. Listen to me, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to talk with you wherever you stay, whether it's KB or it's inside moon.
Yes, ma'am.
You will come and take proper care of those children. I'm still ashamed because he knows this page and he's going to watch it. I'm still ashamed of that man you call Mr. Frank.
Yes, ma'am.
How can a responsible idiot separate children? It's in Nigeria, no, that it's not in Nigeria. Which excuse? What causes it? What is that issue that will make this man one welfare separate kids? If he's a reasonable and responsible man that is speaking that stupid English there. He have 2 kids to himself, then give you 3 that is not working, and he's giving 5,000 naira every month on a ground of which welfare?
Since 2019 up to date. Since 2019 up to date, has not been acting on this project, whether they are dead or not. Eh? These students have not set their eyes on him. 2015 up to date. And what have I done to this man? Because of a widow with 5 children. Because of a widow with 5 children. Eh?
Please, that is Mr. Frank number. We are still going there. Whichever, what is it called, social welfare, that asks him to separate the children and he will not be taking proper care of the kids or cutting bond between you and your kids. Even if it's a court of law, let them come to that place and explain. Every children need their parents. And he's so stupid to say he comes to that place to Enugu, go to school, go to the school and see the kids. Then left back. So going to school, that is where he create. That is a relationship he has created with the kids by visiting the children's school. How many minutes did he stay in the school? How many hours will he spend in that school? How many days will he spend with the kids in that school?
He has not been to the school. He don't even know where because I'm the one that registered those children.
He has not been to the school.
Yes, ma'am.
And he's claiming he has been to school.
He has not.
And when last have you set your eyes on him?
Since 2015 up to date.
2000 and what?
16.
16.
Yes, ma'am.
Or 15?
15.
15.
No, 16, ma'am. 16.
2016.
Yes, ma'am.
That is when you set your eyes on him.
Yes, ma'am.
Then which year did they lock you?
Which year did they do what?
Which year did you say they lock you?
They locked. That was in 2008.
2008.
2008, we got married and wedded.
Is that when they lock you?
Yes, ma'am.
Who did marry 2018?
The personal marriage was done in my village at Obeka Bank. When the wedding was at St. Dominic Catholic Church in Cape.
Eh?
Traditional marriage was done at Obeka Bank. But the wedding was done at St. Dominic Catholic Church in Cape.
Between you and the man, or between you, the man, and the widow?
Man?
Can you hear me? It's like you are not hearing me.
That's all.
2000 and what?
8.
2008.
Yes, ma'am.
But you said there was a time they locked you up. That was what I was asking.
The year they locked me up,
Yeah.
but that was in 2016.
2016.
Yes, ma'am.
And what is the purpose of locking you up? Because you said it before, off camera, say it. What was the purpose of locking you up?
That's not to him.
Eh?
The reason is best known to him.
Were you not told of the reason before they locked you up?
It's part of that widow that bought me.
Because of the widow that he was dating.
Yes, ma'am.
And the widow is still staying with him. He relocated with the widow.
Yes, ma'am.
Imagine. You are married to somebody. You call yourself a married man. You can't even differentiate between marriage and separate and say, that was my wife. Wife, somebody that you wedded, even court marriage, church marriage, traditional marriage. You still all going. You've not even separated from her. You have not divorced her. You are calling her your ex-wife. Are you still staying for him, or you decided to stay, not to divorce, or how?
Part of the constitution of the welfare people, the child should live in house for the depression after 4 months.
Eh?
And this is part of the depression. That's what makes it live in house.
If any of you mention that Mr. Frank here again, I'm going to block any of you that mention that Mr. Frank on this my page again. For your information, if you want to hear from Mr. Frank, go and call that Mr. Frank and ask. If any of you mention that Mr. Frank again, I will block that person, and I've already started blocking you already. What should be the reason why a man should take children away from a woman, separated them, take 2 and take 3? Is he going to the house? Is he picking did he allow the woman to visit? Did he even come with the children to visit their mother, spend some days? Did he on his own even take the kids to himself and know how the kids are doing? What are you talking about? You should think of how somebody should be have good relationship with the children. Is it easy to have a single parent? This woman needs to have, have contact with the kids. Then he goes to the east, then visit the school. How many seconds will he spend in the school? The girls that are with this woman, did you know whether these children have been defiled? Did you know whether this woman have been taking care of these kids properly? What are you talking about? Is everything money? You took a widow to go and relocate. Then you separated children. You are living with some and you are living with another one. You have two and you are sending 15,000 naira for three. Can 5,000 naira feed one person for 1 month? Who is doing that? And some of you will sit down and care for the man first. What are we talking about? What even if they are separated and they choose not to marry again? My concern is the kids. The woman you are looking at, is there anything that shows that if she wants to remarry, she cannot remarry? Tell me to calm down. I'll block you. Don't even tell me that. Not in the mood of all those your advice. I use my card calling you. You are talking and you are shouting. You are telling me you caused it. Caused what? If I go offline, I'm going to talk to your brother before he comes to that place. I'll tell you what to do.
Ma? Thank you. Thank you for your concern.
How can you keep get children, get child 3 with a woman? She's not living in your house, in the village. And you just go to school and just visit these children. Which kind of relationship is this man having with the kids? You are not even concerned about that. You are telling me, hey, do you know what causes it? What leads to the separation? What leads to the separation said you should not have relationship with your children. Is that how to create relationship? All right, thank you for being with us. Amen. Bless.